Can you imagine having the ability to make $2 million in a week by just wearing a bathing suit, by taking a couple pictures of yourself clothed in a shower, by licking on a hot dog, or slurping on a cucumber? I can't imagine that personally, but apparently it's worked for Bella Thorne, and all the simps out there that support her have made it a reality. And she's actually making $2 million a week on her OnlyFans. And I have a feeling that the number is going to continue to increase as we see the rise in desperate men is at an all-time high, and it's not getting any better, unfortunately. So according to the LA Times, Bella Thorne has made $2 million on OnlyFans in less than a week, and now she is actually having her own movie produced related to OnlyFans and the content creators that are on that platform. If you don't know what OnlyFans is, it's a subscription-based platform, if you want to call it that, where celebrities and entertainers have the ability to post content that they wouldn't be able to necessarily post on their Twitter or their Instagram publicly. So it goes onto a private space, and usually it's more X-rated content. So instead of reading you guys the entire article, which I could do, would take up too much time, I'm going to highlight key points and things that I would like to talk about and discuss with you guys and point out. It hasn't even been a week since Bella Thorne joined OnlyFans, and the 22-year-old says she's already made $2 million from her page. So she is charging $20 for a monthly subscription, and in just a week she's made $2 million, which means 100,000 simps have actually spent $20 in just a week on her to make this a reality. And the thing that I really don't understand is why guys tend to gravitate towards OnlyFans and premium Snapchat when everything that you can find on these sites can be accessed through the hub, through all types of adult porn websites. Instead, they tend to like that intimate personal connection, I guess, with actresses and celebrities, but they would rather pay for it. And oftentimes, as we're going to read in the article, these women that are on OnlyFans aren't even posting explicit pictures or nudes. And in this article, she talks about exactly what she posts, and she really doesn't make it sound like it's anything too extreme. But you're paying $20 a month to watch someone do these things. The article goes on to say, so far, her page does feature some suggestive imagery, numerous bikini photos, her eating a hot dog, but nothing explicitly graphic. In a poll, however, she did ask her fans what type of content they'd like from her. Tongue teasing, lingerie, booty, showering, and twerking were among the answers. Based on those answers alone, I can just tell you guys, these are little kids that are asking for this content and paying for it, and that are participating in this poll and that are subscribed to her channel. All of those things that her fans requested in that poll could easily be accessed on an adult website for absolutely free, but these guys are so thirsty and so desperate that they're willing to pay $20 a month just to watch this girl lick on a sausage or twerk or take a picture in a bikini or show some lingerie or do a try-on haul. It's absolutely just boggles my mind how desperate and thirsty these simps are nowadays. And this is the part that really, really makes me sad. And honestly, guys, I think we're at a point where we just can't save these simps anymore. If you know any simps, just let them do their thing. I don't even feel bad for simps anymore. They get burned. I just like actually seeing simps get burned. I enjoy it. She says, ultimately, she's hoping her page can become a place where she can just be more personal with my fans, sending them good night and good morning personal messages via voice memo. You know how sad that is, guys? You know how sad and desperate and lonely you have to be to pay $20 a month for some chick to record herself for 20 seconds, wishing you good morning, wishing you good night, tucking you in because you need the voice of a female at night to tuck you in or you can't sleep well. And it's just pathetic how thirsty and how sex depraved men are nowadays, that they're willing to spend money in order to just hear the voice of a female. And she's not even actually fully nude. You're just getting pictures of her in a bikini, pictures of her in a bra, lingerie, try-on hauls, her doing things with her mouth. That's all you're paying for when you could easily look that up on a website for free. But you're wanting to pay someone else to do these things just for you, in the hopes that you might one day meet her and she'll remember that you're her most famous fan and she might give you a chance with her. When in fact, these women that have OnlyFans, they're screwing guys. Trust me, they're messing around with a lot of dudes. They have their little rotation of guys, but it's only the top tier men. While you bottom tier men support her lifestyle, fund her, and give her all this money, all this free attention, and the top tier guys continue to get laid. All right, so you thinking that you might have a chance with this woman because you send her money, you're a loyal subscriber, and use her voice to tuck you in at night and wake you up early in the morning because you miss that feminine voice. You are part of the problem why society is the way it is nowadays, and the reason why there's so many simps and thirsty men out there that are willing to do anything to interact with females and are desperate for sex. It's a new time, it's a new era, and the fact that someone can make $2 million just taking pictures in a bikini and doing all these things, and men are willing to pay for that, just shows you where our heads are as a society, unfortunately. And how many men are so depraved of sex and female attention. It's ridiculous. And to what extent they're willing to go in order to receive that attention and validation from a woman, instead of just being satisfied with the value in themselves and their own purpose and their own dreams and their own goals in life. They would rather give their attention, give their money, give their resources to a woman who's not even sleeping with them and is only sleeping with the top 20 to 10% of man. What it really comes down to is what a lot of men want is love, and they want to feel that connection to a woman. However, whether it's an addiction to porn or whatever they have an issue with, or just pedestalization of women in general due to feminism, they feel as though they are inadequate and they aren't deserving of a woman's love unless they are willing to pay for it. Instead of valuing their own self and asking the woman, what do you have to offer in my life? How can you benefit my life? What can you bring to make me a better man and help me reach what I'm trying to reach? And due to the 90-10 rule being in full effect, a lot of men want companionship with women, when these women are just using these men, especially the thirsty men, the men that are just like dogs over women. They're using them for financial gain. They're taking money out of men's pockets that have good intentions and are good men, quote unquote, and transferring their wealth into their pockets so that these women can further elevate their platform of success and continue to trap and enslave men. And if you're a man struggling and feeling inadequate, like you need to spend money on a woman in order to have some type of female attention, you need to realize that you are enough for yourself and you need to value yourself more. The value you put on yourself will be reflected on how people view you. So therefore, you need to value yourself as high value, and other people around you will see that you value yourself with high value, and they'll realize, I can't manipulate this guy. I can't maneuver around this guy and extract resources from him because he values himself and he's different than the rest. He holds himself accountable. He's a man of his word. He respects himself. He loves himself. And he values his time, who he involves in his inner circle, where he invests his money, all of those things. That winner's mentality is what a lot of men are lacking. That mentality that women should be paying me instead of me paying women is what a lot of men lack, because they're lustful, they're thirsty, and they treat the female like it's some goddess, some higher being than they are, when they're mortals, and in fact you as the man are the prize. But they don't want you to know this because it keeps you down in society and it keeps you in that slave mindset mentality that's always serving the female. Realize that your time, your efforts, your energy is more important than hers. And what you need to do is view yourself in that way, and the way you carry yourself and what you put your money into is a reflection of how you are inside. That reflects outwardly, and people will treat you how you see yourself. So if you are always giving of yourself and giving of your resources and money, then you don't value yourself and you don't see yourself as the prize, and you don't see yourself as someone of high value as a male.